escape! This is the Reaper's power. Tremble! Dead yet?
Not even worth my time.
There was a treasure in here, I thought. I guess not. Oh, it was this way. That's where I want to go. Yeah, Squall acts appropriate for his age. He's a teenager, has all this responsibility thrust on him that he doesn't want, and he's just like, whatever, this is stupid. You know, he just wants to be a CD, do his job and whatever, and he does it well, but he just doesn't care about all the responsibility that's thrust on him, you know? I'm pretty sure everybody in this channel was a teenager that internally thought or outwardly said, whatever. That's something they didn't care for.
No escape! Let's go!
Devour! And just kick that bug in the face.
Let's go.
Form 3 Water Hammer. You were an angsty teenager that wanted to be left alone like Squall. Yep, most people end up going down that path at least a little bit. Probably the HP since he's technically more of a healer. Ooh. Oh, I've already mastered it. Yeah, the hair halo, right? Typical anime fare where, like, they have some kind of quirk or visual effect to make them, like, to give them the impression of what they're supposed to be.
You better be ready.
Be ready to die.
Go! Okay, hold up! How's that? No escape! You're wide open! I wish I had power like that.
Stop being weak.
Here I come.
Then you can have power like that. Weak, pathetic, not demon.
See this? Let's go! See this? Go! Let's go! One down.
Let me get my fork.
Really?
Time to devour everything. Oh, I'm enjoying it, dude. I'm enjoying this Rose. The combat is super fun. Not very complicated or overly annoying. Just nice, cool,
Looks
fun.
like Ifrit's first mate has
destruction
a
of
strange
everything.
superstition.
It's just a habit. Only comes up tails anyway.
What land did that coin come from? I've never seen a coin with a goddess on one side and the Reaper on the other.
Strictly speaking, that's not the Reaper on the back. It's an image of the Demon King, Daus.
Where have I heard that name before?
Martel the goddess, and Daus the demon king. The Book of Ragnarok, chapter 765. The Battle of
That's a lot of
Yggdrasil.
chapters.
Whoa, you're awfully well read. The coin was dug up from some ancient ruins in another land. They called the place Carlin long ago. It's made from soft, ordinary gold, but they had some process to harden the metal and make it resistant to scratches.
Wow, that's a rather rare find then.
Do you like to read books?
Teresa's chamber was full of them, so I spent a lot of time reading. Ragnarok is a record of battles from the Age of Myth. I've read it several times now.
Anyway, coins like that are hard to come by. Where did you get it?
It's a long story.
Never mind then.
So, were you deciding something with that coin toss?
Not anything I can talk about yet.
Oh, I'm sorry for prying.
Trying to find the actual, like, reference of the word douse. Does anybody know where actual, like, because the thing is, a lot of these names that people use in video games, like Ragnarok or Leviathan or Odin, they have, like, real world references to lore that exists in our world, right? I'm trying to know what the history of Douse is. Norse mythology. Let's look this up. Douse. Oh, we could do name origin. What does the name Douse mean? D is for dashing, the romantic you. H is for honor, the most valuable possession. A is for athleticism, embrace your competitor within. O is for ornate, nothing plain here. S is for select, as few are chosen. Yeah, sure. All I get is just tales of nonsense, and that's it. But yeah, a lot of people will be like, Douse, that name was stolen from Lufia, or something like that. And that's what made me think of it. And it's like, you know what, my friend, those names were originally stolen from mythology or religion or some kind of historical figure or something way before Lufia, quotes, you know, used it as an original name. Oh, it's because I'm doing the wrong spelling. Oh, right, DAOS. The H is just for flair. Like, look how original we are. We put an H on it. Yeah.
I'll end this quickly.
Burn! Oh, nice. Dude, that's a sick attack.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it. There's no guard. Do we just go in?
Sure.
Wait. This isn't what I expected.
Uh-oh.
There's a barrier over it?
They changed the security.
I unleashed all my power.
Okay,
good for you.
All part of your curse.
You'll be lucky if that's the worst of it.
I'm bleeding, making me the
Direct
victor.
assault would be a bad idea. What's the plan?
Down the cliff, there should be an entrance used during the fortress's construction. We'll check that.
You did your research.
I had to, didn't I?
Yeah, but there might be stuff over here, so we gotta go investigate it.
I'll finish this quick.
Devour!
Not even worth my time.
The Phrygian language word Douse meant wolf, and Douse was also the Phrygian deity, so ancient Greek mythology. Got it. What was that? Wow, these are way worse. But a lot of focus on them. I'll just use them to master the wind attack power. Pronounced Phrygian. Phrygian. Got it. Thank you. Kappa. I'm just teasing you, Scepterus. No, it's fine. I appreciate it. I appreciate the correction, dude.
Always ready to fight. How's that? Let's go!
Like there's a way to correct people, right? And you're not being a know-it-all. You're like, it's actually pronounced like this. Okay, cool. But if you're like, actually, idiots, it's pronounced like this. God, you ever read a book or what? Ugh. You know.
That wasn't worth the.
But yeah, you know, almost everything in video games, anime, stuff like that, a lot of those, you know, supposed unique names, they're almost always derived from some kind of faith, some kind of belief, some kind of history, legends, lore, almost always. Yeah. Especially in RPGs. Damn. Kaboom! Devour!
Come on, really?
You're making spaghetti. I want some spaghetti. Aw. But the treasures that could potentially be over there. Won't somebody think of the treasures? Make an RPG where actual Yale is a character name and she's a know-it-all librarian nerd that loves to crank people. I love it. I think I might have an idea for Horse Meter Saga too. You need the outburst of yours just now as an alert. Make a clip. PM me. There are no tickets in America, and the roads are paved with cheese. And there's also lots of spaghetti. So eat as much as you want or whatever. Where's my list? Herbies. This is like I don't actually know where this place is. But this is a Verbana on narrow path along cliff. What is this place called? Burnack Plateau. Burnack Plateau. Didn't you guys ever see Fievel Goes West? Or just Fievel, that American Story, or whatever it's called? American Tale? You uncultured swine. Why? Because everybody's treating me like I'm weird for doing the Fievel thing. Come on.
Is that the way in?
This one's actually guarded.
Which means there's no barrier. Let's move, everyone.
But I am weird? Okay, true. Hey guys!
Those guards are...
Careful, they're not what they seem.
Haha, I'm actually a demon or something or whatever. I was so lazy. They had a helmet taking off animation, but instead they just put black smoke over it and then replaced the model with the non-helmeted version. You're making Xmas presents for the D&D group. Cool.
Is this your curse again?
Give me a link for it if you could.
If I'd charged in,
Finn, and I'll add them. I couldn't find them because I don't know the codes for them.
Don't thank me. He's the one.
I want to
who
add
noticed
them
the
all.
danger.
In that case, I'll be counting on you to keep watch. After all, we've got a Reaper with us. Who knows what else we'll find?
You gotta PM it to me.
Huh?
I got it. It's fine.
She's saying
it's easier to
all right
PM to me because I
talk.
can check it later. But if it's in chat, I gotta like minimize all my windows and, you know.
Understood. Keeping watch.
And you gotta slide into my DMs. I got the window up now, but it's a pain in the ass because I have to basically minimize all my windows and then bring them all back up again to put them in the right order so I can see the information that I need to see, like chat and OBS and stream labels and stuff. Ow. No, I got it. I got it now. I was able to click it. But there's a reason I asked specifically for PM. It helps me out a lot.
That's all, huh?
Come on, really?
Revenues, take it easy, dude. Five emotes in my DMs? Thank you. What a guy. Since when is chat important? Good point. Good point. Very good point. Someone has figured out how to put websites into the list of things on the left-hand side of Streamlabs chatbot. So technically, I was thinking putting the Streamlabs website there for recent alerts. Such would be a cool addition. What? What? Oh no!
Looks like there are demons inside as well. Don't tell me, Eisen. You're the source of demon blight?
Nope. It's just our bad luck to be around when it's spread. This is what it means to walk with the Reaper. You've only yourselves to blame.
It works.
Why
in
would
our
you
favor.
ever try to do anything
The
if
enemy
like
won't be capable of an organized response.
And we're a small group. Our mobility will be an advantage in the chaos.
So Eisen, how do we open the sea gate?
The controls ought to be located in the upper part of the gate. We'll activate them and then send a signal.
Got it. To the top of the gate then.
Ah yes, the most practical place for a table. Right there. Hi.
You're fighting the Reaper.
Back to work later, Wells. We'll see you later, dude. Devour!
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Huh. What'll it take to make you go all out?
Okay. Oh no, not slime walls. These are probably vulnerable to art damage or something.
No escape! Hurricane, see this?
I don't know how I'm supposed to get a perfect dodge to get the soul up. Because it's like, if I try to dodge, I just get hit.
One down. Well then, let's move.
Here I come.
Let's go!
You won't get away.
Come on.
The Demon Wall's lesser known cousin. Yeah, poor Slime Wall. Just didn't quite make the cut. What's a sake? I just got sake. What's sake? Never heard of sake before. Sake. Made by fermented rice, contains no artificial ingredients. Sake. Interesting.
Hey,
I've never
all
heard
the
of
ships
anything
left.
called sake made from rice before.
Not good.
I'm just waiting for chat to try and correct me, Finn. Just wait. Yep, there we go. There we go. We got somebody. There's the resident weeb. Gotta make sure I understand what I'm talking about. It's an ingredient for making found potions. You got me on that one, Scepter. You got me on that one, dude. What even is this cutscene? He wasn't even making any sound. He's just, I'm gonna open my mouth and trip randomly.
This door should lead to the gate, but it looks like they've got it locked up tight.
She just like busts out her claw and then opens the door all nice and calm, like cricket.
Well, brute force is out.
Intruders! How dare you set foot
How
in our
dare
domain?
you set foot in our
Where's the key?
domain?
I am a proud knight of
I didn't
Midgard.
ask who you
I'm
were.
not about to yield to the likes of petty demons.
Petty demons. I'll have you know I'm a knight of
There's nothing I
Midgard.
hate more than someone else trying to control the direction of my life.
What? That's not even...
My wheel is mine to hold. If I'm not the one steering the ship, then I'm not truly alive.
The one steering.
Indeed, and my entire life is devoted to the defense of this fortress.
Then you better be ready to accept all that happens to you in the line of duty.
That's fair. It just slaps him. Stupid.
Maybe it's time we found out just how deep your devotion truly goes.
Oh.
Take it easy. There's 9 more fingers to go.
Wait! The key is in the control room. It's through there.
Good, break his neck now.
One more question. Which way to the battleship?
Straight ahead. Up the stairs.
Wait, straight ahead to this room and straight ahead upstairs.
Got
Let's pull straight ahead. Break another finger, for good measure.
Well, thank you for handling that.
It just comes naturally. We need that key, but we also need to take out the
Look, he's got
battleship
holes in
before it
his
sails
back
against
where
the Von
wings are
Elk.
gonna grow.
He's right. The control room or the docks? Which will it be? A fortress with a sea gate that blocks the entire strait. It's crazy what the Abbey can build.
Until
sounded like a
recently,
fighting game, KO?
I might not have believed it possible.
It's no sweat if you're using Malachim as tools.
If Malachim can be made a
Thank
blade
you,
to
Ark, for the
fell
1010
demons, they can also
bits,
be made a
dude.
hammer to forge metal.
It's another way the Abbey and the Kingdom show their dominance to the people. It says, do not resist, submit.
It's disgusting is what it is.
Disgusting.
Agreed.
So you're saying something sounded like a fighting game, KO, like this? Like that? That's weird. I've never heard anything like that before. How's the game so far? It's fun. Albeit, you know, lazy on the visuals. Animations, cutscenes, story, writing is pretty poorly done so far, but hey, it's fun. Okay.
You know, you're pretty good with your fists, Eisen.
Not as good as
Heisenberg.
You are with your swords.
I feel like I've seen a lot of your crew with swords. Do you really never use them yourself?
No, not with the Reaper's curse, I don't. It likes to rear its head at the worst times. I've broken blades just by unsheathing them. And once, just as I was about to deliver a finishing blow, my blade separated from the hilt and went flying. That sort of thing. A sword isn't something I can rely upon when my life is at stake. I fight using only my own body. That's one less thing that
Unless
can go
your
wrong.
bones break.
It's too bad you're not a swordsman. I bet we could have had a hell of a fight.
I wouldn't need a sword to make it interesting. What do you say? Want to try your sword against my curse?
Sure, if the right time comes. Just don't whine when I end up winning.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Meaning he won't whine when you end up winning?
Well, here's where the real show starts. Do we have a plan, First Mate?
The fortress guards are almost all ordinary soldiers. Just a handful of exorcists to deal with.
They went to the trouble to build this huge gate. You'd think they'd keep it better defended.
You don't need an army of exorcists to keep a bunch of disorganized pirates under control, do you?
As long as they're fighting ordinary humans, the
Basically
Royal
Brad
Army
versus
suffice.
Brad.
So a few exorcists as officers is all they need.
It was built as a symbol of the Empire. But it seems Artorias is the one really giving the orders. The Abbey directs security and defense, and Imperial soldiers are under Exorcist command.
We aim for the exorcists then. The harder they are, the more fun it'll be.
Ready to bust some heads?
I'd rather cut them, actually.
I'd really busted head.
Let's start searching.
Okay.
Did I play Berseria? A little bit. I want to say about like 30 or 40 hours. I think I got very close to the end, just never finalized it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was, it had some big flaws, mostly in how the stat system, like the equipment and skill systems worked. Like the combat was okay, but it was just really very obtuse in Glorious Tales form. And I hated how equipment leveled up. Just such a stupid idea. It made it completely irrelevant to get upgrades, and you just felt weakened every time you did. What if it's not a weed but an alcohol connoisseur? I mean, I enjoy sake from time to time. Oh hey, what are you? But I'm not really, I don't really think it's particularly interesting over any other kind of like alcohol you can get. I prefer like regular wine over sake, or just like rum or something.
You better
Actually, I prefer soju over sake. I've had more sojus that taste good than sakes. I mean, maybe it's halfway for you, but I don't grind in video games, so I don't think 40 hours is halfway for someone like me. Like your experience with the game is not my experience with the game. I don't sit and grind enemies endlessly. I mean, I don't know if you're a type that grinds, but I will say that I don't grind. So 30 hours for you, maybe it's completely different than 30 hours for me.
Another victory.
Sigh, another victory. So easy. Kappa. Oh yeah, some games are really long, of course. But most of the time, Tales games have been about 30 to 50 hours-ish. So I don't know. I will tell you, I was like
Live. Get out of.
fighting the main antagonist for like the third time or something like that. On like a hill. Or something along those lines. Like a dead battlefield. hill thing. There was a few times that occurred, but like this was like actually coming to a head.